Using the Publishers tab. What is a publisher?
A publisher is simply an organization that you may send your work to. The terminology varies for each industry, and this is customizable in the application. If you are a writer, you want to send your work to a publisher. If you are a songwriter, you may want to submit your work to a producer. For easy reference here, we'll use the term publisher.
How do I enter in a publisher?
Just click on the Publishers tab and then click on the New Record button in the status bar. Then fill in the form. The record will automatically be saved when you click off the edge of the form or move to another tab or record. If you have Growl installed on the Macintosh, you will see a brief message on your screen saying that you saved the file.
What URL should I use for my publisher?
You may use whichever URL you find most useful. For many sites, I recommend using the publisher's Submission Guidelines page. This page is important to refer to occasionally, as a publisher's guidelines change from time to time, and they are often difficult to find on their website.
What if my genre is not listed?
Genres are subjective, so we have selected a set of the most commonly used genres. There is an Edit button under the Genres label that allows you to modify the list to add any genre you may need. The full name of the genre is stored with the story record. This means that if you remove a genre from the list, that genre will still appear in the report that lists out the genres you associated with that story. And if you reinstate that genre in your list of genres, it will reappear with a checkbox for it.
What is a POC?
This is simply the point of contact person for that publisher. It's difficult to capture all of your contacts, but it is often important to retain an initial point of contact of, say, an editor, so you can direct future submissions to that person.
What is the genre accepted checkbox used for?
Some publishers are recognized by an industry or special interest group as complying with that industry's guidelines, or members of a guild that is committed to work fairly with workers in that industry. You can customize the title to this field and keep track of those publishers that merit this designation.
What happens if I mark the publisher as closed to submissions?
This means that you do not want to send submissions to this publisher. This allows the program to filter out publishers from a listing based upon this flag, or in the case of the Suggest a Publisher function, drop them from the list of suggested publishers.
What is the Sent subtab for?
This is a listing of everything you have submitted to that particular publisher. This helps prevent you from accidentally sending the same work to that publisher more than once.
Why are alerts shown on the page?
Alerts are a simple reminder of action you need to take on a particular item. They may reference a variety of objects or even multiple objects. Unfortunately, if you don't see them, they don't do you much good. Therefore, it is helpful to see any relevant reminders alongside the items they apply to, so we list them at the bottom of the page. Filtered, of course, to show only the alerts that apply to that item.
Why would I want to create an alert from the Publishers tab page?
This is so you can create the alert from within a context. If you are on a publisher, then the Create dialog will notice that and automatically fill in that it is an alert for that particular publisher. The same idea applies throughout the Writer's Scribe.
What is the button to create a submission for?
This is special, the kind of magic you want all of your applications to perform. This is an example of having the computer doing the rote work for you. In this case, the application will combine the story you most recently looked at and the publisher you selected after clicking 1, Suggest a Publisher, to create a submission record. This completes this tutorial video. I hope this tutorial has been helpful in using the Writer's Scribe. Thank you for listening.